Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Tecsun PL-660 AM/FM stereo long-wave shortwave with single sideband Airband portable receiver. I got this for 115 bucks shipped from Amazon, and here it is. Yeah, it does quite a bit of stuff, just like the 880 does. So here we go. A little blurb there. Airband, synchronous detector, single sideband, BFO control, long wave. So if you guys want to pause and read that stuff, there you go. A lot of little options. Stores up to 2,000 stations. Yeah, I think the 880 was 3,000. Just crazy amount of storage. 2,000. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever use that much, but pretty cool. Let's look at colors there. Yeah, the box is pretty much the same. Here, ooh, here we got a bunch of little symbols. Wow, there's a ton of stuff. Shoo. Lots of features, but we'll try to cover a lot of them. All right, so there we go. Oh, and backside. Backside, we got a picture of the radio. Yeah. We got some more bullet points. Okay, probably the same as on the front. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we get for our money. Yeah, it's a pricey 115 bucks, but a lot of people swear by this radio. And yeah, we'll go over it. So what do we get here? We got a transformer, it looks like. I'll take out the package there. This is used, yeah, there you go, 6 volt out, 300 milliamp hour. So this is good for charging the internal batteries with the radio. I always do mine separately with a smart charger, but some people don't want to take the time, plug it in, and off you go. All right, the radio, I'll just take this out, set it aside. And we got, let's see here, got the manual. Pretty clear and concise, simple, to the point. Everything you need to know about the radio. It's all in English, which is good. It shows you how all the information, all the settings. There's quite a bit of settings to this radio. So we're not gonna bore you to death here, but here it all is. Here's a little shot of the preset menu, and we'll talk a little bit about that in this video. And I think we'll explore a lot of that in future videos when I do band scans. So yeah, everybody loves band scans. I love doing them. They're fun. Shows off the radio. So there you go. And sleep timers and clock settings and dual alarm features. You know, all what you'd expect in a radio like this. So I'm just thinking, is there anything else in here? Is there band coverage? Yeah, let's see. Here's our frequency range for the frequency blank. You guys, there you go. You can pause and read that stuff. Just kind of slide it down here. You can see the different sensitivities, memories, speakers. There you go. All right. So that's that. What else do we get? Cato. This is a Cato. I guess was imported through Cato, and you get a warranty. That's a good thing. So you get a warranty in the States for your radio, and that's awesome. Limited warranty. I'm not sure again the length of time. I thought it was a year, so I'm not sure. Warranty, but they're pretty good. I've had no problems with their radios. They're really good about helping you out if you have any issues. So, a little survey on the back you have to do. Okay, so there's that. And let's see here. We get, oh, cool. We get a little bag. It says PL-660. Let's check that out. Toss that off over there. Yeah, there we go. Tecsun PL-660. Let's see, it looks probably Velcro here. Oh, yeah, that's some nice tight Velcro. And I guess you just slip your radio right in there. You're good to go. Ready for travel. Nice. Okay, we got some rechargeable batteries here. These aren't so hot. I mean, I think these are just the basic 1,000 milliamp hour rated batteries. These aren't going to last you very long. So, you know, go out and get yourself Loops or I actually like the Tenergy cells. The Tenergy low self-discharge ones. You can buy a 4-pack for $8. They're awesome. I've been using those a lot. And also, of course, the Amazon Basics high capacity 4-pack. Sometimes those can go down to like $10 or even $8.99 one time I saw them, believe it or not. And those are really good because they're Loops in disguise. So those are those batteries. It looks like here we get a antenna. So you can extend the range of your FM and shortwave. A spool there for you. Nice. Little jack to plug it into the radio. Cool. And then it looks like we get a pair of earbuds. Yay. These will be the premium ones with a little bit of rubber coating on them. Nice. All right, and then we got an empty box. All right, let's go set this box aside here. Just gonna chuck it. There we go. Let's get to the radio. Oh yeah, there it is. So it comes in a bag too. Everything's in a bag. And I already put batteries into the course. Time is not correct. It's not that early. We'll bring this on down. It had a screen protector. I'll show you what that looks like. I had one of these over the LCD window here to protect it on its way here. So I'll take that off. And here is the radio. Let's go over dimensions real quick. We have a length of 7.5 inches, a height of 4.5 inches, and a case depth of 1.5 inches. I think at its widest point because it's got a curved design to it. All right, so size comparison. I don't really have a big radio sitting out here. Actually, I do. This will be interesting. You guys haven't seen this radio yet. It actually is not my radio. I'm borrowing it from a friend. Let's bring this out. Size. Some of you guys might have this radio. This is the Grundig G3. And that gives you an idea for size comparison. I have the G5. I haven't reviewed it yet because, yeah, these things are a sticky mess, and it had a lot of fun with that one. That'll be a fun video, but you can see size comparison here. They're very similar radios. This one does things a little nicer. I mean, it's interesting what these older radios could do back then. This has Airband and everything else also, and it also has like FM, RDS, and everything. So I like this radio. It's a cool radio. Just got the sticky rubber stuff on it. Yay, fun. All right, this radio does not have that, which is a bonus. Well, you know what? On the radio, yeah, CC Pocket, CC Pocket. There it is. Puts things in perspective, and you know what? Everybody's gonna want to see Iron Man. Yeah, cool. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. All right, so let's talk about features. It's cool. Let's see what this thing can do. It's got a lot. I'm assuming left-hand side. Okay, it says FM and shortwave antenna, so we got a jack for that for an external antenna. Nice. We have antenna gain, distance, normal, local. Leave it on DX. For me, I have to. Tone control, we have treble or bass. It's either nice highs or really low lows. Headphone experience, really good. Sounds really good with headphones. I enjoyed the stereo. I enjoyed the AM broadcast. I enjoyed the shortwave broadcast with this. It's really nice. And the Airband. There's a reason why I like it on the Airband. Because this, I'll explain later, but the Airband is not fantastic on the radio speaker, but it's halfway decent on the headphones. DC and the input for the DC adapter that you get, the 6-volt in, charge the batteries and to power the radio. Cool. In front of the radio, we have the power button plus sleep function. We have a time button there. Select the time. We have a timer A and timer B, so you can wake up different times via radio or buzzer. Tecsun, yeah. We have the light snooze feature. You can turn the light on there. We got the lock feature on here. Let me just turn that lock off. Okay, you can see we got the screen. We have a battery indicator when the power's off. I noticed that this radio cycles the timer, showing you which 2 alarm settings there are. I don't know if there's a way to stop that, but I haven't found that yet. Here we have the current time. Well, isn't the current time, but you can set it there. Here are our numeric keypad with extra functions. When the power is off on the radio, you can access these with the orange writing. So number 1 here, we have FM settings, the different broadcast bands for FM. Here we have long wave on and off. Here we have the 9 to 10K step pattern, the 9 to 10K step on the AM frequency. Here we have the light set function where you can turn the light off so it never runs, which is good. Here we have the battery type. You can switch this to rechargeables. I'll show you that. Hold it down. Now you're in the charge mode. So make sure that you have nickel metal hydride batteries in there when you have that symbol showing. If you don't, make sure you turn it off, which I'm doing right now because I have alkalines in here. 0 is your lock function, as you saw me turn off. And then here we have an enter delete function key right there. Nice. Over here we have page minus and plus, and that's for your extra memories. You get a ton of memories, and we'll talk about that in a second. ATS function on the AM, FM band select buttons, and also ATS function auto tuning system. That's what that means for the shortwave feature. These go up and down your broadcast bands for shortwave, and when you initiate this button here for ATS, it scans the entire shortwave frequency bands, and this one only scans the band you're in for auto tuning system. It's good to know. Airband, shortwave single sideband detector. You got all this extra stuff there. 2,000 memories. It's crazy. All right, more buttons. We have over here, actually, light snooze button also has that step function. The step function is slow or fast slow, and that's for the knob over here, the tuning knob. I just leave it on fast slow. It seems to work the best for me. But if you're into the SSB and you're trying to fine tune a station, you want to make sure your stepping is on low or slow, so you can go easy and not too fast. and pass up the station. Here we have a VF, VM key and scan. So you have a frequency mode and a preset mode, and the scan's a nice browse feature. I like to use it a lot. I find this more useful than the ATS function. Particularly this radio and a lot of the Tecsun radios lately I've been using, they don't seem to find as many stations on ATS versus using the browse function. Here we have an airband select button, single sideband select button, a synchronous button. You can actuate the synchronous detect on AM, and then here we have an FM stereo button that acts as our AM bandwidth and shortwave bandwidth. And also this function here is the sort your storage. So you have a ton of memories and you may have duplicates, and it'll erase any duplicates you have and sort them by type and frequency. So it's kind of nice. It does that when the power's off. Oh, there's a lot to go over. Running out of breath. Tuning wheel. So yeah, it's like I said, if it's fast or slow, it's pretty smooth and easy to use. Here we have the single sideband BFO. It has a little indent to tell you you're in the center, so you have an idea where you're at on that knob. And here we have volume control. I've noticed the volume on this radio, it doesn't get super loud depending on what band you're on. When single sideband, it quiets down. Normal shortwave, it gets louder. Airband, super quiet. I don't know what happened there, but it's definitely super quiet. On top of the radio, we have the antenna, which extends 35 inches. And swivels 360 degrees. Yep, like most should. And of course, we never talked about the speaker here. The speaker is 3 inches and delivers decent audio quality for what this radio does. Okay, let's go to the back here. Flip it around without dropping it. Oh yeah, wrist strap. Don't forget the wrist strap. I did forget to say that. It's actually useful for a big radio like this. It's good to have your hands on it, you know, so you don't drop it. Okay, here we go. Tecsun. There's another frequency chart there for the frequency nuts in you. There's our shortwave coverage. Pretty nice. Airband coverage. Long wave. There you go. Medium wave. You got it all. Here it takes 4 AA batteries. It's got a vented case here. And it also has a stand so you can set this radio vertical. So first you have your flip out, like everybody has, all the shortwave radios. And then you have your little vertical stand that you pull out and the radio can stand up vertically, like so. So now you have a vertical stand. Yay! It's handy. All right, push that back in. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on. And we'll see where we're at. I don't know what frequency we're on. We're on shortwave. Okay, so let's go ahead, extend our antenna, and we'll do a quick little FM band scan with this. Yeah. And we'll talk about FM reception. So let me just get to the band real quick here. So you'll find your FM band. And we'll do is we'll just go to the bottom. We'll just kind of talk about this a little bit. Okay, so FM reception. I wasn't very impressed. My little DSP radios just rocked it over this radio for sure. This got about a good in sensitivity. Got about 60 stations, a little bit above average, which is nice. It just, when it comes to selectivity, it gets an okay to good rating, right in the middle, average. A lot of strong station bleed over. I noticed when I edge up to a stronger station, it would definitely bleed over too much into the other band below it. So that was kind of annoying. Now I know there's a recalibration feature you can do with this radio, and I will show you how to do that in my future videos when I do band scans. I did do the calibration for FM. I did it for shortwave because it needed it. It's also available for the AM band also. And it's a neat feature, especially in this model. I know that the older PL-660s didn't have that feature, but this one does. And the current 680 also has the same feature. And I also noticed, because I had a 680 for a short time, it was defective. That was very similar to this radio as far as everything, how it acts, with the airband being quiet and everything. So let's go ahead and we'll just go through this and we'll see about how the FM works. We'll turn this up. We'll just kind of scroll through to some stations.
Let's take a look at that, Chuck. That's a...
Oh, but let's not talk about it, dearest. I'm yours. Oh, Amory, I belong to you.
Oh, you've got to, darling. I'm nothing.
So you see I'm not having fun here. So we're going to do a browse and see what it does there. Yeah, so it's not finding much downstairs here.
Skinner. Thursday party. This Thursday from 5 to 7. It's Skinner night in Sweet Home Joliet.
Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Warren 12.
To download the radio.com app and continue earning this and many.
Keeping my eyes open, I've got a lot to hold.
Black diamond, 8-1 peanuts, caramel, and gum.
Radio. It's nothing new. It's been here all along with free entertainment.
So you get an idea. The FM is not spectacular on this radio. I have little radios that I can get way more stations down here in this location. Just not super impressed. The stereo does sound very good. When I'm outside, yeah, I get great reception. Or from a different location, it's a little bit better. But just this radio, I wouldn't buy it for FM. Just putting it out there. Some of you guys might say yours is better. This is a newer version, I think, and it's handling it differently. So just letting you know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do radio todderbert real quick. Just get a little audio test going. This will be easy. Let's do direct frequency. 7. Oh, there we go. Runs right to it. Thank you. So we'll do this, and then I'll play with the tone control. Show you that.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, there you go. Get an idea for what that can do. Let me just go ahead and turn that off and unplug some of these transformers. Okay, so pretty much what you see on the display. You had your frequency. You see me tuning in slow. I think I'm in the slow mode right now. There's your current time right there. And then, of course, your frequency, strength indicator, and, of course, your battery and what band you're on. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Airband. Like I said, super quiet, full volume, and usually evening time. Sometimes I'll get a hit on this one. Give it a shot. So volume's all the way up. Let's see if we get anything here. Okay, I'm not hearing anything there. This is usually the activity on this one, but during the day. Yeah, it's really quiet, unfortunately. My Skywave blows this thing away. So, again, don't buy this for the Airband. Don't buy it for FM. But the shortwave is amazing. So that's the volume all the way up. And typically, I would be hearing these pretty loud, even though those are fainter signals. I could definitely pick this up. So I'm going to clip on my wire here. For shortwave, we're going to hit shortwave real quick. Let's see about that. Shortwave. So, nice and loud. These are nice. Just get the band you want to get to. Just tune real quick so we can find anything. Let's go fast. I love the no mute on tuning. It's beautiful. That's the way it should be.
Our Father in heaven, we come to the throne of grace and mercy that we might find strength in our hour of need. I ask that strength and encouragement and perseverance.
Fast slow mode.
To go.
See when he's not. He that thinks or believes he's...
Y'all know how to get Jesus' attention.
Bandwidth, you got two choices, narrow and wide. And yours is here.
If you want to, Jesus, you can make me clean. If you want to, Jesus, you can heal me.
But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. How wonderful.
En este momento tenemos,
Como le dijeron allá en Filipinas, abuelo. Que le demos ese título de abuelo.
Ahora que tú le dices en una... It's not because God's been with us.
Okay, and so say if you found a ham radio, you just hit single sideband. Upper, hit it again for lower. You can tune in. Nice, making music, man. Love it. But anyway, so that's how you would tune in your ham. Pretty basic. So we'll go to AM. I know I did a real short here, but it's pretty simple. I wonder if I had a hidden ham there for a second. So it's pretty simple. up and down. Of course, you hold them down for ATS. Again, I'm not going to do ATS function. You'll see it in the band scan. So let's go to AM. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the bottom of the band here. Let's just type it in 520 and enter that in. Okay, and then, of course, we're going to explore memory features and browsing and all that in the band scans. I just kind of want to show you what the radio can do now. But I do want to, before I get started here, is talk about presets. They have something called Page 0, and that's what we're on right now. Page 0 is your basic preset mode. You get 100 AM, 100 FM, 100 long wave, 200 shortwave, 200 shortwave single sideband, and 100 airband, giving you 800 memories on page 0. Then they have 12 extra pages, 1 through 12, and that gives you on each of those pages 100 extra presets for an extra of 1200 total. And then the neat thing about those presets is they can be ordered any way you want. So say page 1 could have AM, FM, shortwave, single sideband all mixed in there if you want to. Like the first 15 could be FM, the next 10 could be AM, or you get one after the other. So you can structure it however you want to. So I just want to let you know that that's a neat feature. So the 2000 memories is a pretty cool setup, and you'd use these page buttons to access those extra pages in memory and make it very simple. Memory, delete, pretty basic to add memories to this radio, so not a big deal at all. So we're going to get on the AM here. We'll do a little bit of synchronous detect to show you that. Take this antenna, put it down. It's kind of quiet, so what we'll do is we'll try sync. The upper sideband. Yeah, lower. So I think we might be getting from the next station above. So.
Does all of the
nope. So that 550 was actually a St. Louis station, KTRS. Real quick, we'll just put in my favorites. Yeah, and you got the bandwidth control. Beautiful. And you know, like I said, we can go up to 750 here, just tune it up. The amp performance is adequate. It's not like spectacular, but does a decent job.
Look at this, my friend.
WJR. This would be KOA Denver. CJBC Toronto, 460 miles. Nothing spectacular. WWL New Orleans. It's, you know, decent station. Usually you can pick these up at night, no problem. So, but we're gonna do a band scan, just showing you the capability of the radio.
2116. Our experienced attorneys.
Let's go to the top of the band.
This new Medicare for all bill,
KXEL. Love the station. Classic radio shows all the time on the weekends. Sweet. Top of the band here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn this off, and we'll do a little bit of final thoughts here on the Tecsun PL-660. So I tried to cover, there's a lot to cover on this radio, and yeah, I can take and do more and more videos, and yeah, but I think we got a lot covered in the first video here, and if I miss something, I'll cover it in the band scans. So overall, does this Tecsun PL-660 get a buy? Only if you're going to be doing shortwave listening with single sideband and AM listening with the synchronous detect. This radio excels at those. I really enjoy it for that. Amazing. I don't like the FM. I really wish the performance was better. It's just not that great. You know, again, in my area, I don't have great reception anyway, but I have better radios for that. Even the 310 ET outperforms this radio because it's a DSP receiver. It rocks. So overall, if you're buying this radio, you're buying it for the single sideband operation, which is amazing, absolutely amazing. You're buying it for the AM with the synchronous detect to help you fine tune those stations to find the AM distant stations during the day and night. That really helps you filter out the unwanted stations next to them. And then of course the 2000 memories really makes this handy. Forget Airband. I mean, you heard I could pick things up. It's very, very quiet. Though I did experiment with a wire antenna plugged into the side, a longer wire, I did notice a little bit of amplification on the Airband signal. So it must be muting internally somehow. So it's just a newer model and it has that. And we'll talk about like the hidden features on this radio and the band scans too with the calibration. You can calibrate shortwave, you can calibrate the FM, you can calibrate the medium wave. So pretty neat features that has also. So does this get a buy in my book? It definitely gets a buy in my book if you're doing single sideband operations on this and any AM listening. Go for it, definitely. So there it is. One, if you like the video, like the presentation, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It's a cool radio. I enjoy it. You're going to see more of this radio for sure. Number two, if you're new to the channel and you love Tecsun radios, and you're like, hey, PL-660, you know, these are vanishing. These are probably going to disappear this year. They'll probably stop making them. So check it out. And if you're like wondering what this radio can do, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified. I'm going to do a nighttime band scan. We're going to do a daytime band scan. We're going to try to find some ham radio operators with this, tune them in. We'll have a lot of fun. So do it together. 3, comment below what you think about the PL-660. Do you think it's past its day? There's better radios out there right now. Let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I did have the 680, like I said. It had the same exact things going on with it. The FM wasn't great. The Airband was quiet. So it definitely had the same chipset that this current radio has in that 680. Just a different package. It's more square with the bigger buttons. Alrighty, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching as usual, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care and goodbye.